Hostile planes approaching from the southwest.
The British met the challenge by throwing in everything they had. An historic three-dimensional battle took place inside an area 60 miles long, 38 broad, and from 5 to 6 miles high. 200 individual dogfights took place within the first 30 minutes of the raid.
Right on our own doorstep. Oh, what a stretch.
London 1.
Thank you, Center. We'll keep a lookout for them. Hostile formation to the south.
Some of the German bombers broke through London's defenses. And reached the center of the city.
Doggy, where are you? Blimey, I thought they'd got you. Who, me? Nah, I had me fingers crossed.
Communique. The biggest bag yet. 185 enemy aircraft shot down. End of message.
Of the 500 German planes that came over that day, more than 1/3 were shot down.
In the 28 days of terror from September 7th to October 5th, the Nazis dropped 50 million pounds of bombs on the city, killed 7,000 helpless civilians, and wounded 10,000 more. Bombs fell on Buckingham Palace, Westminster Abbey, the Houses of Parliament, Fleet Street, the center of the news, St. Paul's Cathedral. Bombs blasting the historic past out of the lives of Englishmen. But in these 28 days, the Nazis lost 900 planes and their crews. The more they sent over, the more were shot down. The British Spitfire had proved to be one of the deadliest weapons ever put in the hands of man. If this kept up, pretty soon no more Luftwaffe.
The frantic Nazis had to pull a new one. They did. On October 6th, they changed to night attacks. Maybe that way they could avoid those deadly Spitfires and Hurricanes. Maybe that way they could crush the stubborn British spirit. Never mind control of the air. Never mind Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. Now to concentrate on bombing the people themselves into submission and make them cry for mercy.
Hostile raids, then.
Wasn't much help at night. This was just German bombs against British guts.
Harvey?
Hello, Jack.
Sound happy enough down there tonight, don't they?
Yes, they're all right.
The great docks of London were left roaring infernos. Homes were destroyed by incendiaries. Business blocks were aflame.
And still the people of London took it. Night after night, they burrowed underground. And morning after morning, they dug themselves out of the wreckage.
Good morning, Mrs. Ford. Good morning, Mr. John. See you tonight. Right here. Come on, Betty. Would you like to sit down? Thanks.
Morning, Mr. Ryan. Sleep well?
Fine, thanks. Wasn't it a quiet night?
What about the one that came down about 2?
I didn't hear it. Did you? No.
Oh, we're getting used to them around here. Better go away from this for a bit.
Of course not. It'd take more than this to get me out of my home. Now go on, you've got to get to work.
The Battle of London was the battle of the people of the city. In spite of bombs and fire and death, they got to their desks and workbenches to spend another 10 or 12 hours working, working, working. The British spirit was stronger than ever. And the RAF was flying higher than ever. Not only higher, but farther.
SIO, operation for the night. GP 1562, EP 781. 10 aircraft. You'll find, I think, a decent photograph of the submarine yards there.
There's a very good one taken the other night, Monty.
Was that?
A bit further along.
That's it. Those are the submarine yards. Just there.
Yes.
Well, chaps, this is your target for tonight. It's the submarine and shipbuilding yards at Bremen. It's a vitally important target, and it's got to be hit hard.
In the midst of this life and death struggle, the British found strength not only to defend, but to counterattack with what few bombers they could get together. Charlie airborne, sir.
Hello, rear gunner. Can you hear me?
I'm okay, Skipper.
Hello, operator. Everything okay?
Well, it seems to be all here, sir.
Stand by. I'm going in a glide.
Steady. I got the bullseye with the last one.
Here was the RAF giving it back. Hitler cried, "Night gangsters! For this crime I will exact 1,000-fold revenge." All the available German night bombers were put into the air.
Thousand-fold revenge was Coventry. On the night of November 14th, 1 million pounds of bombs were dropped on the city. Coventry was smashed as flat as Warsaw and Rotterdam. The people of Coventry dug their loved ones out of the blasted ruin, saw them to their last resting place in a common grave.